That went pretty quick too. All right. Let me get over to YouTube so I can see things the way you guys see things, which means that I'm refreshing the screen and I'll be along shortly. I can't see the chat at the moment, but that is not the end of the world. Soon, soon. Okay. I'm just waiting for it to load up. Got a little bit of tired, I gotta tell you. Okay. There we go. That didn't work. Please tell me I didn't make this on. Hello. Hold the phone. Maybe I checked unlisted again. All right. Heavens to Betsy. I don't know what's happening. I cannot. I did it again. I'm such a dork. Public. Publish. Nobody can see you if you're unlisted, stupid. Okay. Well, that was special. Let's try refreshing this again. Can't leave me alone for 2 seconds. I pushed the wrong button. I'll tell you what. I'm just waiting for it to refresh now so that I can watch it on YouTube. That way I can be sure that I know what you're seeing. Okay. Some days. Come on, refresh. There we go. And we've turned that down. Put it onto live chat because I didn't do that yesterday or Sunday. All right. So for the thumbnail, I just put up a few of the ones we've already worked on. Our Frankie collage, our Dracula collage. There's our first Bride of Frankenstein. We have still one to do. We had 2 of that. This is the very first one. One of these 2 is the very first one. I think this is the first one right here. But we've had lots of fun, or at least I have. I hope you guys have too. All right. Let me see if I can find the rest of them so I can count up how many we have, or if there is a rest of them. This might be all of it. There's some things. There's our L magazine, which we are having lots of good luck with getting in it, or we were. We haven't looked at it in a few days. Oh, that looks like all of them. Let me just make sure, because we have a couple where we haven't finished the things, so there should still be another one in here. These are images I found when I was going through some collage stuff. Now there should be more somewhere. I've lost something. Because we have one or two that they might be inside the folder though. I think I put some stuff inside the folder. Hey Rebecca, hi Artie Dar. So we got this little strip of like with the wrought iron fence that I thought might be good. Then I picked it. I was going through a big batch of stuff looking for something. And I picked out some water ones that might go with our pirate. I don't know that any of them will work, but it gives us options. Oops, that's another bathroom scene for hopefully our The Shining collage. I even found a Viking ship. How you doing today, ladies? Okay. So I did find a couple of new things, and then I couldn't resist this. I don't know what's going on there, but that is too much for me. It's an astronaut with cheese in a car. What the hell? And then I found this, which is I think that's Buzz Aldrin. But it's like they superimposed an X-ray. The article is about bone density and space, astronauts and stuff like that. So there's one. There's one. Is there another one in here? Okay, so if we're going to work with Frankenstein, we're going to need these. I think that's all the unfinished collages that are... I don't think there's any more. Okay, so there is our green M&M. There's our scared red M&M. Let me see if I can real quick find our pirate M&M. All the little bits out of the way because those are just going to float onto the floor, into the void. And then where will we be? Where, I ask you, where? I did pull out a bunch of eyeballs and stuff too. I found that. All right, just hold the phone a second. Where's our other M&M? Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, there went something. Oh, there's our pirate. There's the pirate. Pirate. Okay, I'm going to put the other ones to the side here. I'm going to try and fish out what I threw on the floor. There we go. Okay, so I think I have an idea for the scared M&M, which may be the one we work on tonight. Not sure, but I think I got an idea. These three will go with, I've got an idea with her, but these are the three images I'm going to work with that. And then the pirate, I showed you the images that I've got a possibility for. Okay, so what I do want to do is whichever one we're not working on, I want to clip together so that it's easier. see, let me grab all our Bodhi stuff. Okay, so this is all our little Bodhi things. And that would be with our pirate M&M. Okay. Oh, no. Oh, you got a surgery date? Oh, well, that's good. Yeah, it's easier to deal with when you know what the plan of action is, right? Hey, Stephanie. The Gap funky t-shirt. Hey, Christine, how you doing? So these will be, the next. I think I really want to work on the scared M&M today. I think I'm just feeling that mojo. So this one is done. Now that we did this, but it still needs a little something. That's why it was in the. But I wanted to count them and see where we're at. So there's that. Okay, so we still have the back of this one to do. But this is the one we worked on last time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. So we've done 14 collages. Let's see what week we are at. What week is it in 2022? Da, 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 da. Let's see, it is the 26th. Does the time go? It is April the 26th. So we are in week 17, and I already forgot how many collages I just said we had. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Is that right? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12. Is that right? I thought I counted 15. I'm smoking crack, right? Okay, so that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. So it is week 17 and we have 14. We're only 3 collages behind. Woohoo! We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. Okay, so we're either working on this one or this one today, or we start a whole nother doodah. It's 14. So we're 3 collages behind. That is not too shabby, all things considered. So let's look at the size images we have. I think we can do one of those, like that guy's scared and that guy's amused and he's scared and there's Buzz Aldrin skeleton and this stuff. So let's see what I want to save this one. I kind of have an idea. I just have to look through my collage stuff for what I want to do here. And I'm not ready to do the back till I get the front done. I think this one's going to be too small. Yeah, because that image alone takes up most of the back. All right, so let's just pick a new one to work on today. What size let's pull out a cover so we know we don't want to work on anything much bigger than our cover. So let's pull out the cover and something we can upcycle to use as our base. Okay, so How's everybody's Tuesday going? I hope it's going well. I'm so happy that Rebecca has got a surgery date. I think you're right. It is it could be stressful a little bit, but it's better to know what's going to happen than to just be waiting and be dealing with health issues. And you just can't even go, well, at least I know definitively this thing. So now we might use this one because then we can add to it after we finish the collage on the other side. So let's see where we're sitting at. It's a little too long, so we're going to take it off the top. Well, no, we'll take a little off the top and a little off the bottom and see how that goes. So let's start here. Let's take what we can off the top. And then, oh, not that much left to go. It's only a little smidgy hanging over. Let's let it hang over, shall we? We can put some, let me mark the edge and we won't collage over that bit, hopefully. And then we can just add some, well, we'll trim it off and then we'll add some trim. Let's get a pin. A pin. And then right there, I think that'll do it. All right. Let's see what that leaves us on the front. Not too bad. So we would just need to add a couple things maybe to get rid of the giant coloring activity book thing. And put something over that. But I think that, and a couple of words maybe. So we can do it this way or this way. Let's see what's going to work best with the images that we have going on. Aw, thanks. I'm glad you feel that way. Both of you, all of you, whoever feels that way. I keep it interesting with all my shenanigans. Okay, so if we put it in the book, so this would be, we don't want to, yeah, so this is the side that's going to get the holes. This is the side that would need the trim. Now let's see what we're going to do. Okay, so we can trim a little bit off this side. So I'm going to move this a little bit. Move that down. That over. And now I have room for my cutter over here on the ironing board. Let's get that set up. Fun. Okay, so let's cut off just a little bit on that side. And I think we can, the car is not so important to me as the guy with the cheese, so, and even if we cut off most of the car, we can still see that there's a car there and the cheese. Well, thank you. That is sweet, and that makes me feel good. And that's one of the ways you guys bring joy. You are uplifting in making me want to come back, I didn't want to come on today because I am tired. Yeah, I'm still having my visit from Aunt Flo, and she is still being a PETA. And I'll tell you what. But I know that if I come on, even though I'm tired, I'm going to come away from it happier. And so that's why I keep coming back, because you guys make it an awesome thing to do. Okay, so we're going to want that where and I think even further, I'm just going to tear some edges because these are all smooth on these images. So let's see, what have I been doing? I watched some stuff on Netflix, or no, I know, I watched the second Spawn movie. I saw that it was out a few weeks ago. Oh, it's getting all fappy in here. I watched Venom, the Venom movie. Not Spawn. I liked the first one. I got a kick out of it. I didn't like the second one as much. And they definitely left it open for another thing, you know, to have a third one. I don't think I'm going to be able to, because we'll rip off. We're already taken off a piece of his hands. Probably don't want to rip off the top of Buzz Aldrin's head. I like Tom Hardy though. I think he does the role. You know, he does the role well. So it'd be interesting to see what happens with a third one. Okay, just because of the way he's looking, I think it looks better if we put them, or maybe we can also tear these apart. They don't have to be together. So that allows us to maybe tear down even a little bit farther. Oh, they put like a handle on the side of his head, and they thought outside the box when they made these. So let's pare that down a little bit more. And he's on an extension cord, so that's funny. So they're almost like little Frankenstein. Okay. But I do like that him and the M&M are like, So then we got to fussy cut out our M&M. Where are my scissors? Yeah, they made a bunch of them. And they're in production for a new one. I think that the first 3 were awesome. And then I think that they've either jumped the shark or they're real close. I don't think there need to be any more. Now it's just because people will watch them because, you know, it's Johnny Depp and Jack Sparrow. But that's not going to be the case because they pulled him from the film. If he's in it at all, it's going to be cameo scenes, you know, that they possibly already filmed before all this shenanigans happened. So I'm not behind any more Pirates movies. I think that they've more or less exhausted it, and they should just retire the franchise. It did well. Let it sit until it hits remake territory, you know, because that's what they always do. I mean, they've made, 5 or so sets of Spider-Man movies. They are constantly revamping that universe. You know, there'll be 3 Spider-Man movies, and then a few years later, 3 more. I enjoyed them a lot. I did. But along about the 5th one, I'm like, I'm kind of over the whole. There's not a lot more they can really do with the character, you know? And more of the same gets repetitious and dull. So I would be happy to see them just retire the franchise, and that has nothing to do with all this other stuff that's going on. I just think sometimes the big movie companies, they don't know when to let go because they're like, but there's still money to be made in the franchise, you know? Just because there's still money to be made doesn't mean you need to make the movies. Always leave them wanting more. Isn't that the theory? Okay, I'm just trying to get around this eyebrow without cutting it off. And if they continue to make those movies, they're not leaving anybody wanting more. There should be unanswered questions, and there should be what ifs, and there should be fan fiction, and there should be, you know, the stories you tell yourself about, you know, what might have been, but because that's what keeps it alive. in my opinion. I can't see what you guys, if you guys have typed anything, because I'm concentrating on not snipping off his fingers. And then I went to come on. I said I almost didn't come on. And then I went to come on, and my computer was being a butthead. I had to restart it. That took a half an hour for it to, restart, come up, everything to load up, and then me to get the live set up, because I had not set it up before like a dork. I meant to set it up before I went to bed this morning, and I didn't. I got sidetracked out in the garage, and then I came straight in and went to bed. And I was like, I still have time. Nope. Hey, Marcy, how's it going? Okay, so I think I want to put the two scared guys together. He's mostly amused. And then we need some other things, right? What do we need? Let's get the bag of images. What to do with it? Where's our creepy images? Is it down here? Let's see. That's not creepy. That's scraps of joy. Is this our creepy images? Nope, those are our words. Okay. Oh, here. I just threw them all over the place. Awesome. You could do it. I did it. Okay. Alrighty. So I'm just going to move this out of the way so I don't lose any of the pieces. I'm going to get a drink. I'm doing well, Marcy. Thank you for asking. So we are looking for stuff to go with our startled. I don't think we need another pumpkin, although let's put that aside just in case. Okay, I think this somehow might work into it. Okay. She's too tall, so that needs to go over there. Kind of like the creepy eyeball. Too big. Okay, so where's our other bathroom image? I'm slowly building a bathroom for The Shining. So those are the two parts we have so far. So those, let's clip those two together, like this. And the naked lady's floating around. No worries. We read fluent typo around here. For the most part. Let's see if there's anything else that we could possibly work in here. We're going to find something special for our autopsy tables. Oh, I like them. I think they may go on a collage, by themselves with just a few other things, like minimalistic. We even have a Maleficent floating around. There's that, maybe that. Now that's an interesting idea. That is a chicken wire pumpkin shape. And they filled it with gourds and put like a cutout cardboard face on it. That's kind of a neat idea. We've got lots of fall pumpkin-y things. We've got our pumpkin with lots of teeth. Okay. I think for right now, let's try working with those things and see how it goes. All right, bringing it back over. Because you just don't expect to see an astronaut offering you cheese. Okay. I think we might want to make him into a person with some, I'm just going to, just for a second. So now where'd that eyeball go? Because she's got a shape on her shirt that is a little bit circular. So here's my thought. Getting ideas. Okay. Oops. Cheese. I don't know about the scariest movie ever made, but they did a good job with it. And okay, I don't know about that. Let's see if we can't. Let's grab that Elle magazine. I can figure out what I did with it. Here it is. Okay, so I'm gonna move the head over here because we'd have to have a small body to put that on. So let's move this for a second. Now we're looking for a body. A body for Mr. Pumpkinhead that fits in the space that we have. That might work. Let's pull that one off. But we'll keep looking for a little while longer. Anything exciting happen for you guys today? I might want to put that house in the background. These people are too big. Right? Uh-oh, I made my foot fall asleep. Uh-oh, spaghettios. One of those might work too. It's just half a. All right. Oh, Stop notifications. I can't see the chat when you pop up. There we go. I know it's so few days away, but it's so far away at the same time. Right? You get addicted to these challenges. Where'd the I lost the pumpkin head. Oh dear. Loss of pumpkin head. This is bad. I'm looking through to see if he fell into the. Okay, what do we do with the pumpkin head? Hold the phone. I've lost the pumpkin head. Looking on the floor and finding bits of trash. No pumpkin head. Uh-oh. Ooh. Got him. I got it. Panic. Okay. All right, so we have several bodies at this point. I think I just threw away that. Okay. Save that. I thought maybe this is a little big. That would be more correct. Okay, so that one's not a choice right now. We have our original, which I thought was a little small. So these are our choices. We can do them on the swimsuit body because I think she's proportional to the head. Or we can do one of these ladies here. What do you guys think? Hey, Mary, and hello, Hottie Popo. Susan's in the house. I would have to find a pair of scissors. Oh, you're telling me where it was? Thank God somebody was watching. Okay, so A, B, or C. Anybody have a preference? A, B, or C? A. Marcy for the win. Okay. We'll keep those. We may want to swap out heads on people at some point. Let's put our L away. It has been very good to us. Okay, so let's not lose our pumpkin head, and let's cut out this fabulous swimsuit lady. In a coat, no less. Because I always put on my swimsuit and then put on a full-length trench coat. You know, it's how I prefer to roll. Say hi to Betty for us, Susan. She's probably glued to the TV. I finished my Rosemary book, though, that she did last Thursday. That she was kind enough to do the tutorial for me. Well, for everybody, but I think I might have been the only one playing along in that moment. I think probably other people will make it. But I had a fun time doing it, and I finished it up a couple of days ago. I've got the last finishing touches on the binding done up. Here we go. And ta-da. Ta-da! Now, we don't, strictly speaking, need her head, but I think it'll help us glue them together. So I'm going to... Let's get our piece of gluey paper. Come to me. Take the glue stick, and I'm just going to glue her head and chest right here. Because it'll be easier to handle them as one piece than as two separate pieces. There we go. Sassy pumpkin. Sassy, scary pumpkin. Okay, so you're obviously going to need some background pieces at some point. But for now, okay, I think I cut away a little bit of her trench coat there just to make Buzz fit a little better. And I'll be able to use the piece I cut away to glue them together as kind of one thing. All right. I do want to have a little bit of the moon there. Get on there. Well, how would you feel if that parade of stuff was coming at you? Ew. Ew, the evil work. No, not the 4-letter word. 5'2", 110 pounds. 5'9". You don't need a footstool. I need a footstool. I'm 5'3". Okay, so let's cut out this little funky house, apartment building, whatever it is. And see if we can't use that as part of the background. Keep it funky. I love how sometimes I got to think about these real hard, and sometimes they just fall together. Sweet. Let's cut that off in case Alice comes in the room. She doesn't see that word just hanging out at the top of the page. Because you know what'll happen. All of a sudden, they'll be singing. I think she might be laying down, though. She's been having a heck of a few days with her migraines. They're giving her head, feels like it's in a vice. And she's been sound and light sensitive off and on. It sucks. So she's got migraines happening. I have now been having my period so long, most normal people would have had 3 of them by now. This one, I keep hoping every time there's a really bad one, it's the last one. You know, it's my body going, ha, 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 we're going to get you this last time. Sadly, that has not happened yet. Okay. So let's see about sliding that in there. Now that pumpkin's still going to go up there. No, don't move. Nobody move. Okay, so something in the background up there, but I think, God, I hope so. We're working on almost 30 days this time, and I am so tired and grossed out by my own period. I got to be honest with you. He's gross. So I think so we're kind of making it look like the eyeball, because her shirt, hold on. Her shirt's got this like eyeball looking thing there. So I think I'm going to put an eyeball there as if, she's got an eyeball in her tummy. Weirder things could have happened. So we need a piece, something to go at the top for the scenery. So let's head back to the trusty L and see what we can come up with. God, I hope so. I have been waiting. I'm telling you, I'd rather have hot flashes all day long than what goes on, We're looking for like a neutral background, kind of something with a little color in it, but not anything too busy, because we got a lot going on that page. So I'm just going to flip through here kind of quickly, looking for something that fits the bill. I have to say, I've cut out this image a few times. I love that image. Well, if only that didn't have, that would be good if we could, but that might get covered up. Let me see. We'll pull that as an option. I'm getting into articles now. Let's see. Oh my. I forgot about this section of the magazine. Oh boy. Fishy face. Or we've got just a very neutral over here, this section. Okay, so we have two options. I don't want to just go white. We just leave it the way it is if we were going white. But you know me. The other option is just to get out Bingo Dauber and go for it. Okay, let's see if either of these two will work. The bottle might wind up getting covered up by some of the stuff on the page. Is the only reason I'm willing to entertain that as a thought. Okay, Angie. Well, good night. Hello and goodbye, lovely Angie. I hope that you get good rest and that you feel energized and refreshed. That would be the most awesome thing, wouldn't it? I think I want to go this way with it, though. All right. Well, that would definitely work. Now let's slide this in there and see how that looks. Okay, I do like that actually better, I think. And this pumpkin goes over here. Oh, that's not the right pumpkin. Pumpkin. I think I can live with that. I think I can live with it. We'll go orange. All right, so we're going to pull these pieces off. We're going to ink up some stuff. And I'm actually going to flip that gray over and use it on the bottom because, well, we don't have to flip it over. We'll just do it like that. Because we've got some white spots down by the feet. And you know I can't live with them white spots. Oh, thanks, Artie Dar. Oh, sleep is awesome. Isn't it terrible when you're tired, but you can't go to sleep? Oh my gosh. Okay. So what we're going to do is with these two pieces, we're not going to ink because we'll just ink around the edges at the end. I'm just going to put glue all over this piece. And then we're going to slap those down and we're going to work from there. Let's do it. Let's not glue on that. That would be unfortunate. So yeah, I watched the second Venom movie. That was the big thing I did. Mike's out there watching a movie about the guy who invented to crack the Nazis' Enigma machine. And I was like, oh, please don't tell me about that. Men of a certain age always love stuff about World War II. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying I've had a lifetime share's worth already. So I'm gonna tear the edge here just to make sure we don't see any of the straight line. Good night, Artie Dar. I hope you get fantastic amounts of sleep. Oh, we don't have to do that. Why? Because we're doing it this way. So we just need to glue down a little bit. Put some glue down on a little bit right here. And then we'll deal with any other edges with the glue stick. So I don't want to glue on any of this stuff. No glue on that stuff. All right. Bone folder. Check. Too much glue. Check. Okay. Yep. All right. Oh, there we go. Crazy. I should probably wait for it to dry a little bit. It'd be easier to cut, but I'm not that kind of person. I'm a let's do it right now kind of person. We do want to push down those edges, however. As much as possible. All right. That way later I'll be saying things like, why are these scissors sticky? I don't remember that. Why are they sticky? And y'all will be sitting at home going, because you don't wait, stupid. In the home version of this, you're like, because you cut too soon. Oh, come on. Really? All right. I'm not all there today. Okay. So far, so good. A little bit extra over here, just like tiny little bits extra. But first, let's roll that back a little bit. It'll be easier to cut than when it's rolling under. Very nice. There we go. There we go. All right. Face done. Oh, Marcy's leaving too. We're already left. Hi, Marcy. If I'm not too late, have a great evening. Thank you for coming in and visiting with us. Have a great, great evening. I'm going to go ahead and just ink a little bit because we do have a little bit of white space up here because I tried to tear that edge like a dork. We can always ink again later. There's no rules on that. So we'll only be 2 collages behind schedule after tonight. How awesome is that? Oh, we're going to ink other things. Silly. Ink all the other things. I have not started reading it yet. That's how tired I am. I did, however, read Darth Vader and Son, if that makes you feel any better. So I'm hoping to start it in the next couple of days. Right now, what I'm focusing on is my sale on Friday. I was supposed to have a sale tonight. Yes, I know. But with the grandkids here and how tired I've been feeling, I just couldn't quite get it together. But on Friday, I'm having a little mini sale. And then I have stuff like that's almost ready to sell. And so I think the sale after that is going to be rather a little bit larger. But I think it will be very fun. It's going to have some coffee dyed, some tea dyed, even some color dyed stuff. So I think you guys will be happy with both sales. Whoever comes. I'm not saying that everybody has to come. They have the whitest sneakers ever, those M&Ms. I'm just trying to hit any white spots where I didn't get it quite all cut away. Okay. She's obviously from a fashion ad. Look at that posture. I don't even think at this age I could do that. Pretty sure I would just topple over. I got to get some flexibility back in my life. I need to start doing yoga again. I don't think I do some fabulous yoga. I do old people modified yoga. Old fat people modified yoga. Okay. You've only made it to chapter 6. It doesn't matter how fast you read it, how slow you read it, as long as you're having a good time. It's not a race. I like to enjoy my books. I've always been a pretty fast reader though. But yeah, I know once I open it up, the thing is I'll binge it. But book 7 is on the way. They finally found a person who is active on Paperbook Swap, and it's willing to send me book 7. So I may have 2, and I can binge them back to back. I missed a little spot over here too. Okay. There's our pumpkin-headed bathing beauty. In her trench coat, no less. Strictly speaking, we don't need to ink that edge down there because it's going behind Mr. Buzz Aldrin. At least I think that's who it is. Just inking away, inky, inky, inky. All right. I believe all our pieces are now, well, there's a little bit of white showing on this eyeball. I can see it. There we go. Okay, let's put that away for right now. And let's start doing some things. All right, so I'm going to just take the glue stick and I'm going to tack the little corner of this because I don't want it to float, you know. And just tacking it down, I can always peel it up later, theoretically. Okay, that glue stick is dead. Secondary glue stick, check. Okay, so now, I think, yeah, right like that. So we can still see the horror on his face. Ah! And our M&M goes over there too. Do you feel like this is a behold the power of cheese moment? Okay, now we were going to do this. So what I'm actually going to do is, and if necessary, she's going to have to go behind her elbow too. You don't want her elbow covering his face. That can't be allowed. Come on. There we go. Okay, we're going to cut in just a little bit more. By cut, I mean tear. Come on. There we go. Now they can stand close enough together. Okay, this is where her position is going to be. All right, I think that's it. I think that's how it's going. I think that is the thing. Hey, Janice. Napping is awesome. Woohoo. All right, so I think this is where we're going with this one. Sorry, I had a little bit below the. I like the colored house in there. Okay, so let's start by, we'll pull first of all, let's go ahead and tack that down right there so that we don't have to keep doing that over and over again. So we're just going to glue along the edge of him and then tuck that back in there. Okay, and then we'll add a little glue up top here. There we go. That's sticking up. Can't have that. Okay, so now they're all more or less one piece. Okay, so I think I want to push her a little bit further under there. Okay. Okay. So these things can all be glued down now. Glued down. I knock on wood, nothing gets sidetracked. I'll have a mommy wife free day. Son is going on a field trip. Oh, nice. Very nice. Sometimes those are the most wonderful days when you're a parent, a day off from parenting and knowing that the other parent has like got the responsibility. Oh, that's such a nice feeling, isn't it? When you're like, I can just be me for one day. Super, super, super. Okay, that is good. I like the placement there. Okay, now we're going to pull that off there and we're going to glue it down permanent. Except we're not going to push down the one side of the house until I'm going to go ahead and glue the, oh, look, we had a tiger on the back. We missed an opportunity. That's okay. I like the other image on the other side way better. All right. How can you top an astronaut, a car, and some cheese? Under the light of the moon. Okay. Okay, get you lined up. Pull you guys back some. Oops. Don't get carried away. Oh, we can't glue him all the way down though. She's got to go underneath him. You're forgetting how collage works, Amy. You can't put stuff under other stuff if you glued it all down. Not without risking imminent failure or having to go find a replacement image. Okay, so she goes right about there. You guys, I have that song AM Radio stuck in my head. I think that's the name of the song. We made our cheese guy a little bit crooked. Worse things have happened. Right? I said earlier, if I did that, I'm pretty sure I would just topple over and that would be the end of it. I do not have the flexibility I used to have. I'll tell you what. I don't know why I started saying that. I never used to say, I'll tell you what. Does that happen when you get older? Am I just like aging exponentially as life moves on? Okay, now I want my little page here because the M&M, I think, is best served with glue stick. He's on super thin magazine paper. And that is just the easiest way to get the eyebrows and the fingers and the toes. Well, no toes, but shoes. And then we just peel them off there and move on with life. So he goes right in here. Uh-oh, his one eyebrow's not glued down. There we go. Gotta get his eyebrows glued down. All right. This first. Oh no. Good Lord. You'd think. Okay. Probably not. Can't imagine it is terribly good for you. But look at gymnasts and stuff. They do amazing things. She may just be super flexible. Some people are, you know. where she's like, that ain't nothing. Watch this. You know? Okay, now we're trying not to cover up his eyeball, so we're going to push him just a little bit off the edge. I do want a little bit of that stem on there. Okay. Yeah, okay. Hey, Kristen, how's it going? Oops. I just got glue on the image. Hope you are having an awesome day. Okay. Okay, put that up there. We got stuff going on. Okay. Move that down a little bit. Now we need to add a little bit of glue right there because I peeled it up. Uh-oh. Hold on, I got to get up to get that. Haha. 7:15, in case you were wondering. Okay. Okay, now we're going to do a little bit of trimming, and then we're going to find that eyeball and glue that down. And then we'll get the edges. There's a few loose edges. Careful not to trip the... Okay, stuff stuck to the scissors because that's how I roll. Okay. All right, it looks like we got it all. I'm still recovering from my health issue. Oh, that's good that you're getting better at it. Not that you have. Arthritis is sure a thing. Rutabagas and cabbage. That sounds like a lot of work. Yeah, everybody has things they don't like. Not judging anybody. We eat a lot of pork around here, but that's because it's Elle's favorite. I prefer chicken myself. I am a chicken person. I do like beef. I think I could be vegetarian if I weren't anemic. I think that's the change I could make. You know, a little bit at a time. But not while I live here because This is immediate and family. Elsa and Mike, the extended family. Meat is a big thing. Okay, so let's make sure everything and the edges are all glued down, and let's give some of this a nice little smooth. It's going to be very wrinkly for a hot second here with all the different thicknesses of paper. Okay. Last thing is the eyeball. Hey, Francis, how are you? Welcome. That's one benefit to looking through a whole lot of collage stuff at once, is when you harvest in little bits, you don't necessarily see things that might, go together. But when you sort through and you're, flipping through a lot, you might pull one thing out and then you're like, oh, that goes with that. And then you flip for a while and you're like, oh, maybe that too. That's how this happened. I was looking for stuff for the pirate, because he's going to be, Pirate's not really a classic movie monster, and that's what the rest of them were. The Mummy, the Bride of Frankenstein, all that. All right, now we're going to search some words. Let's see what we come up with, but that is, right now, that's how our collage is sitting. Let me just move a few of these things out of the way. Now we're done with images, so unless we want to add in, like, I was contemplating adding in this one army guy with the gun, like right in here, but I think not. I don't know. He could go. Let's see. Maybe he doesn't like our power of cheese. Just pulling off a little bit of that extra paper. He doesn't need to be fussy cut out, but probably don't need all that extra paper. Okay. Do I like him or don't I like him? Oh, I like bacon and sausage, but pork chops as a food. And I'm not a super huge fan of ribs. Although Els does make some good ribs. Nope. Okay. Well, it was worth a shot. It was worth a shot. All right. I'm going to pick up all of these face pieces now. Those aren't words. And then see what kind of words we can come up with to round this out or bring it to life. Let's see. Foundation. No, that's for my personal journal. That's my word of the year. Memory. No. Not wanderlust. I don't think under my skin works. Not it's been 20 years. Oh, we could have used that underneath the... we missed a little bit of an opportunity there. Els found this in one of the bags, that we got. It's a little Halloween sticky pad, but it also came with the booze. So I put those in here. We might use those in some places. Let's see. Mountain. The secret ingredient is coffee. Sharpening your skills. That doesn't need to be in there. Around the bend. White Christmas goes with Christmas stuff. Okay, we've got a really big the word fear, but I don't think there's a way to put it without blocking up a bunch of stuff. So that's a no, although fear would work, right? Because that's kind of what this collage is about, weirdness and fear. Let's see, trouble. Hail to the king. We need an Elvis. We need an Elvis. Oops, that's a bit of trash. Oh, here for this one. The cheese is everything. We've got a little bit of Halloween fun, maybe. Okay, so we're gonna have to break out the words. The words, I say. It could be a texture thing, or maybe because sometimes pork chops are really dry. I don't know. Stuff happens. Everybody's tastes are different. Gosh, wouldn't the world be just a boring, boring place if we all like exactly the same things? Okay, so I'm going to move this to the side over here a little bit. I'm going to pull out some words. Let's go for some in the back here. We've pulled out that front a bunch of times. Let's see what happens back here. That's a lot of words. If we can't find a word in here, we're in trouble. Okay. So now we need a place to put words. We'll put them down here. Let's start with a really big one that we can't use so that we can just pick up that one thing. Next, extreme. Wish upon a star. Challenge accepted. Strong roots. Love. Final edit. Well, that might work somewhere on there. Oh, yeah, that's there. That's a thing too. You can't beat it with a stick. We need to talk. Finds. Share common ground, maybe. Let's see. We're just spitballing right now. Technology, explore. Playing with fire, probably not. Rewrite. Harvest. We've got now what? Undisputed, reaching out. Something awesome. Do it yourself. We've got changing. Oh, you know what we need to do? We need to go over and get the creepy words. What am I doing? Okay, we'll leave those. I'm going to go grab the bucket of creepy words. Yes, I have a bucket of things that sound kind of creepy. All right, let's try the creepy words. Ooh, okay. Whoa, hello.
Oh, I thought you were live.
I am live,
Oh.
but I'm getting something, and you almost whacked me because they're going right there.
Sorry, I expected you to be in the chair.
That was an almost bad thing. Ooh, I ordered this a few weeks ago. It has taken a little hot minute to get here. And I'm going to open it right now because I have no patience. I got no patience. No patience for me. I do have scissors, though. They put stickers all over it. Oh, my gosh. Pretty things come in small packages. Opened me already. Happy mail. Thank you. Thanks a whole bunch. There's a donut in there. A thumbs up and a glittery star. Somebody likes their stickers on the other end of this package.
I don't want to cut any farther than that because I can't. What's in here is able to be cut. I don't know what that is. That's not what I ordered. And some Harbio gummy bears. Well, that was unexpected. It's a nice touch from the seller. Can you take of the collage on here? Or, yes, you can take a photo with your phone. I think so. You're talking about just in general? Yes, Janice, you're right. Not a very good folding job, but hold on, let me move this. You guys, I had this on my wish list or on my watch list, whatever they call it. And I was going to buy it, after one of the next 1 or 2 sales. But it went on sale about a couple weeks ago. 2 or 3 weeks. Classic movie monsters. And I know it's silly, not creepy, but okay. Yeah, you take the photo with your phone. Alice does it all the time. And I think you hook your phone. You use the USB charger thingy to hook it into your laptop. And then you upload it that way. I think that's how that works. Or you can just take the picture, and I know when I do it on my tablet, I click on the photo and there's like a share button, and then it asks me where I want to share it to. And it lists a bunch of different, like Pinterest or Facebook or whatever. So how fun is that? It's a fat quarter. And there's all our guys. Dracula, Frankie, the Bride, Wolfman, the Mummy. It's the classics. I'm in love with it. Although I got to tell you, this looks like I cut it. I don't know if this is somebody who regularly sells fabric, but it's not very well cut. But that's about how I would do. So how fun is that? I'm going to put it back in the plastic for right now. No, I'm not, because I folded it bigger than the plastic. Okay. Sorry. Happy Mail interlude. Okay. All right. Here we are, back to this. We got some little... Oh, it's just the gold bears. How funny is that? It's just little, like, yellow bears. And I don't know what this is. It must be some kind of candy, probably. Well, we'll put that aside for now. We've also got the word ferocious. Oh, it doesn't really apply to anything here. Okay. I'm leaving the cheese as everything. That works no matter how you spin it. I just thought it was cutesy fun, Not everything has to be gory creepy. Sometimes cutesy fun is a thing. He's fun. All right, here's our creepy words. Not December, though. December's not particularly creepy. Adventures Within Reach. Healing Elixir. Magic. What a Treat. What's Next for Survivors. Let's see. Endless Evolution. Streetlight Manifesto. Nothing Can Prepare You. That might be a thing. Or Plot Twist. I got to figure out a place to use this. Look at that. That's fun. Dates from Hell. A Horrible Choice. Secret. Killing. Haunted House. Still got Bootylicious. No One Saw It Coming. Brains. The House Next Door. We've got This Changes Everything. With her, we could do Say Hello to My Little Friend, like Buzz Aldrin's her little friend. Okay, so let's see. We go with, okay, so we could do Plot Twist up here. Say Hello to My Little Friend right above Buzz Aldrin next to the pumpkin lady. This Changes Everything, and The Cheese Is Everything. Let's see. I don't know if I like using the word everything, so let's look for a hot minute. Feast your eyes on this. Put that up there in case we want it back. Let's see. We've also got Okay, So We Made a Few Changes. Let's see. The Gang's All Here. Another Big Fear. Okay, I think we've probably got enough to work with here. I'm not willing to give up The Cheese Is Everything. I got to have that. I think that speaks to the entire collage. Okay. Oh, get a little, because that's a little bit thicker. It's, and the glue didn't spread very well, actually. There we go. That's true. That is very true. We do definitely have. Okay, so Say Hello to My Little Friend. Oh, I got a little curve right there at the end. Okay. Let's ink that. Okay. Oops. Just cutting down these words. Okay. Where's those smaller scissors? Here we go. That's a little bit easier. Okay. The only bad thing about if you cut around one letter because you cut it a little crooked, then you got to cut around all the other letters so it looks the same. Only I could cut a straight line. So tonight I have ironing to do. I have a lot of ironing. I have some things to pack for the sale. I have a couple of books to deconstruct and some die cutting to do. I have a full evening. So you know what that means. Binge watching on Netflix or Amazon Prime or something. Something, I say. Okay. The gang's all here. I like that right there. Okay, so this is the last one we need to cut down. There we go. I like the fun variety of things, but we still we've got a pumpkin. We've got fear is a theme here, but we did manage to bring in a couple of astronauts, so I think we did good. Okay, so let's grab our piece of paper and our glue stick. And let's make this happen. Oh, my eyes are really watery. I must need to take a second dose of allergy medicine. Or I just rubbed something in my eye. One of those things. Okay. The cheese is everything. You know, when I cut those words out, I didn't actually think I was going to find a place for that. Like, I thought I would just read it and be laughing every time. But no, I have actually found a place for the phrase, the cheese is everything. And if I kept looking, I probably have a smaller word fear. I may look after we're done filming and add it in, because there's still room for putting it on here. Oh, this glue stick's almost dead too. We're killing 2 glue sticks tonight. I'm regretting cutting my fingernails as short as I did, I gotta say. All right. Let's bend those corners back just a smidge. We still got a loose corner over here. right, I think we need to ink the edges one more time because we glued over the edges in a couple of places. And we did some trimming, so just in case we clipped any of the inked parts. Okay. There we go. Because we could, if I find a small word fear, we could put it right in the middle there. Or there's a couple of places we could put it. And we still have a peeling edge over here. Oops. Let's use up the last little bit with that glue stick. There we go. All right. There it is. Oh, there it is. Let's see. So I can get it up a little bit closer for you guys. Ooh, too far. So there's all our things. But if I can't find one, then I will definitely make one. That's an excellent suggestion. I think I'm happy with it. The cheese is everything. Okay. We are all done. How'd we do for time? An hour and 40 minutes. We did look through a lot of words and we fussy cut almost everything in here. But I had a good time. Thank you guys for coming and spending a little time with me. We have behold the power of cheese, right? It's a nightmare. So I think we did good. We done good. And we're only two collages behind. So we have almost caught up, and this will become a regular, we'll pick a day of the week. It was going to be Sunday, but we may do Tuesday for the collaging. I don't know. We'll decide when we get caught up. For now, we still have the pirate and the second Bride of Frankenstein. And then we'll just be on to creepy collaging, right? We'll work on collecting up our shining things. And this is going to be one of the collages. We're just going to add some things to it. So technically, we'll only be one behind when we do this one, because this one will be easy. I say that, and it'll probably be the hardest one. But, okay, so we're going to call it a night. I will be live tomorrow is Wednesday. That is magazine harvesting. I think what we might do is go back to, I have 2 boxes full of images that need to be cut down. So we may do cutting down images and sorting them into different piles and pulling some things for future collages. Looking for things for like our shining collage, for things that could be used in vampire themes or zombie themes or stuff like that, where we can start pulling out for various collages we might want to work on as the 52 weeks go on. So however you guys are spending your days and nights, I hope it brings you great joy and happiness. Each and every one of you absolutely deserves it. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. For as much joy as you bring me, I hope that I have brought you a little bit. Until I see you in one of my lives or in a box somewhere, I wish you the happiest of crafting. Bye, 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 bye. Bright blessings, hugs, and hisses to anybody who want them. That is the end.